Good morning, everyone. Hi, Learn. Hi, Casual Final. Hi, GT. Hi, Adore. Hi, Ratchet and Will. Yeah, apologies for the schedule earlier. I think YouTube kind of messed it up, or maybe it didn't save because I actually had it at 9 a.m. But for some reason, I think it was like 7 a.m. Or maybe when I said it, I was half asleep. It could be one of those. Hi, Endless. Hi, Harold. Hi, Lucas. Hi, Levi. Hi, Grandpa Jay. Hi, Mac. Okay, I'm wondering how this Blitz is going to turn out. I haven't actually run any games yet. Extremely... Yeah, I wouldn't actually try to push for it alone. Because remember, this is the regular version. They already said that the limited edition versions or the special edition are going to do 5% more damage. So it makes actually no sense why you would want to push to try to get these weapons ASAP. Like, I know it's a power build, you know, having these weapons, but if you think about it, you might as well just be patient and wait for when the other version comes out. Because you're investing in a weapon which would be 5% technically weaker than the other version, right? Hi, Anunnaki. Oh, you're at work, so you have to watch the stream later. Yeah, totally fine. Okay, so today's going to be pretty much day one of the live stream marathon. So for those of you who don't know, I'm going to be streaming pretty much every day from like now through to the new year. We're going to be covering actually 3 different games. War Robots is obviously going to be one of them. War Robots Frontiers is the other one. And also Fortnite. So Fortnite's going to be making an appearance first time on this channel. It's not something that I plan on doing like regularly, like for that game. I actually have another channel for that. It's more just introducing you guys to gameplay of that. Spear is cool, but you missed the Magnum. Well, they're two different kinds of weapons. One has 350 meter range, this one's 500. Ooh, how do you pronounce your name? Is it Wow Long? I probably got that wrong, right? But hello to you. Yeah, we're gonna try the Blitz because I haven't actually run the Blitz in a very long time. I'm trying to think when this started to kind of fade in the meta. Only around about... You know what? I think it probably was around when we got Sonic weapons. I'm trying to think. Yeah, because they did a lot of damage to like tanks. It was around then. I was gonna say bendy bullets, but I think it was before then. I'm pretty sure it was around about when we when we had Sonic weapons. I know some players ran Sonic on here, but it wasn't really that effective. Oh, you want a Retro Revenant in the Super Chest? That's a good win, that. Hi, Oron. Yes, happy holidays to everyone. Okay, so we have the Ardent Blitz here. We have the Spear. I'll just show you the stats for this. So everything is maxed out. I'm going to be running this combination here only because I'm expecting to run into other players that might have this weapon. Not that this is going to help that much. These weapons are very powerful with this pilot. Now, I could run the Clive Vicious with these weapons, but it won't be as strong in terms of the frequency at which I fire, because it increases the rate of fire. So rate of fire of weapons, or I should say 4 weapons like plasma weapons. This spear is considered plasma. It actually says in there that it is a plasma weapon. So hi, Punisher. Blitz with Quarker before the nerf. Yeah, that was really powerful too. Actually, even before then... Wait, did Shredder come after or before? I'm trying to remember. I think it might have come after. No, wait. Was it before? I think it was before the shredder. Hard to keep track. I always have to go to like the wiki. Because they actually have the update for like each weapon and stuff when it was released. Not just released, but even the buffs and the nerfs. So if you ever kind of wonder about like if a robot or weapon has ever been nerfed or buffed, that's a good place to start. So this is what I'm running on here. I'm actually kind of curious to see if this autopilot's really worth it for the Blitz. I'm assuming it is for this particular build. Whether you want to give it up for the Clive Vicious, I'm not sure. But this is what I have in terms of my hangar. Okay. That's why it's so broken. Are you referring to the Blitz? Or not the Blitz, the Spear? Hi, Devil. Hi, Stope. Hi, Ludwig. My favorite bot? I have a lot of favorite bots. One of them is actually the Behemoth. Even though I know I'm not running it right now, but that is one of them. This guy's got to be in a nether. That has got to be a nether. I think this guy's got the same setup. Oh man, I just got smoked. But you know what? I'm wondering if I had like the Clive Vicious, if I would have survived that. I don't think so. We just gave up this beacon here. I'm not going to be able to stop him. Trying to see if that corrosion would kill that guy. I guess not. Yours is a Typhon? Yeah, that's one of my favorites. The Typhon with Havoc. Ooh, I see what this guy's got. He's got the armadillo on that thing. Gotta be careful of this one here. Do I think that Angler will fade from the meta eventually? Angler and the Spear? Yes. 100%. Nothing stays forever. It never has. Something will be done to the Spear. I can guarantee you that. I'm even willing to put money down on that too. This is also the reason why I said I would not like players chasing after it, because I feel that's the only way I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that because eventually something will be done to it. And then it's just, I don't know, you'll regret your decision. What's it? Buyer's remorse? What's the saying? A lot of players over here. I'm going to move this way. Just trying to trigger their last stands here. Trying to get to this guy, but I can't because I got hit by the gravity amp. There we go. That guy had the spear, by the way. Ooh, I'm getting a lot of micro freezes here. I'm not sure if that's tied to my graphics card. I'm on a very old graphics card right now. My other one should be coming back on actually tomorrow. So for my Wednesday's live stream, or actually, no wait, for my Thursday live stream, I should have my new card. Trying to get close here. Wait, did we just lose our... We're losing all our beacons. We lost the other beacon too. Ooh, you know what? Maybe I should have dropped in with my Titan instead. I hit this guy with my mothership. That should help. I actually need these guys to keep shooting me, but there's no one around to do that. Oh, maybe this guy. Okay, we should be getting that beacon. I should focus down this one here. Oh! He's so close to dying, so close. Got him, got him. Surely. No! You serious? How? Dude had a sliver of health. Grab rewards daily. I'm gonna go down here. Favorite setup for the nether is the claw weapons. That works too. Hi Abattoir. We should be fine to leave here because we've lost all our bots. I'm just gonna try to get some more gameplay in for you guys. Yeah, so one of the common mistakes that a lot of the newer players make in the game when they're coming back, especially not just coming back, but even the one just building their hangar, they're so focused on winning and climbing leagues. I think that really is the wrong focus. You should be focusing on, first of all, you know, how to build a power build. And, you know, I know players are going to say, well, obviously pay to win. That's actually not the answer. You need to focus on the builds where you know, you have the right weapons to counter what's out there. So if you're seeing like a lot of Fenrir's, you know, you want like sonic weapons. Do you have sonic weapons? If you don't, well, that's a start. So therefore you need to build sonic weapons, which you can build in the workshop. You should be focusing on having the right builds in order to counter what's you know, out there that you can actually have access to. And a lot of the stuff is, you know, in the workshop. So you should be focusing on that, not your wins and your losses or your damage or that, because that will all come with time. The thing is, it's just the players tend to be very impatient and they want results straight away, and you're not going to get those results unless you do what I just said. You know, and with time, you will climb the leagues, your damage will increase, and, you know, with that, your experience increases and all of that kind of, eventually you'll get the results you want, but it all takes time. It's just part of it. The Fafnir is so hard to use. What is the most important for it? I would say at this point, modules and drone is really important. To some extent, pilot skills, but it's more the modules and the drone. And knowing when to go into flight, when to use it, you know, all of these things. I can't factor everything in because it really... so for example, if you see like a lot of players using bendy bullets, you know that they're probably going to have shield breaker, right? So you obviously don't want to bring out the Fafnir then. This is why when I show like my footage, I prefer to show the whole game. I know players just want to see clips of it, but you don't see my thought process as to why I'm dropping in that bot at that exact period, which is what I'm using to maximize my damage. And that's really important. You know, these kind of steps make a huge difference. Thank you so much, Kind, for your donation. Good morning, Adrian and Adrian Nation. Yeah, that part is really important. I think players need to understand that too. Whoa, what the? Well, looks like we're getting hit by hackers here. Hold on, guys. I should have checked first. I think they're all in a beacon rush. Orbital support is the problem in this game. No, I think motherships is okay. I don't think it was really necessary to add it, but I can kind of see why they would want to add things like that. Yeah, I've always said level up weapons. Players still don't understand that concept. Yeah, this game has a lot of problems right now. I think the biggest is what you just saw there, the hackers. That was a hacker. Apparently I ran into a hacker. By the way, this is why I have the screen up, to avoid you know, having to go through all of that. So I only show you actual gameplay where it counts. Hi, Lord Britannia. Yeah, hackers are a very big problem in the game right now. Pixonic needs to fix that. Otherwise, I will be live streaming and covering only Frontiers. You ran into 3 hackers. Oh, trust me, there's a lot more than 3 hackers out there. I'm gonna move to... what is this guy doing? Did they crash? I think we're going up against a partial squad here. Because I see a couple of Who players. Ooh. Oh no! I tried to use my suppression. It actually was blocked by his absorber shield there. Hackers need to be banned. Well, the thing is, they actually are banned pretty frequently, but they just make another account. What needs to happen is on the server side. So if it happens... Oh my gosh, that guy just got smoked. This guy's probably gonna get smoked too, right? Yep. Now we gotta deal with the angler, though. This is gonna be a problem. I'm trying to escape here. Oh, he's going after me. Run! I'm waiting for that ability of his to end. Well, one good thing about this is that you can at least deal with anglers, but you have to keep your distance though. Trying to get that scorpion. I couldn't get him. Let's use a Fafnir. What can they do? They have to change the coding on their server side, and it's not something you can just do overnight. If they have a thing which can detect when the code's like off, then it automatically bans those players. Which I think is what they're working on. But I'm not sure about automatic ban. Maybe it flags them. I'm not sure how they're doing it on their end. But banning is not going to help. That's not the solution. You have to make sure that you can detect it first. And then you go to the whole banning thing. Trying to see if I can maybe lock some of those guys down there. Oh! I think this guy is thinking of dropping his... Now, oh! Ah. He's kind of lucky though. Because his... Uh-oh. Holy shoot, that... Whoa, that behemoth went down fast. I'm gonna try to get this angler. He's trying to heal up. Look at his health. Oh my gosh. Wow. Yeah, they kind of charged me up. Although I don't really think they charged me up that much. Because that guy's... His turret... Oh, wait. That guy's turret kind of disappeared after he died, I think, right? If you see the spear being used in the game, just leave the match. Yeah, I don't agree with that kind of... Because then, you know what players are going to do? Like, oh, this guy has a Kepri. I don't have a Kepri. I'm going to leave the match. Yeah, I don't agree with that. I know players do it because they get killed by it, but you can't keep playing that way. Kind of reminds me actually of Fortnite. When players die, they just leave the game. Any reason to give them reason to leave. Have I seen the Typhon and the Griffin? I saw it in their trailer. I'm not sure if it's in the game because I haven't actually played another game of it yet. I did when I did my my video, but I think that just came out recently. So I'm just reading the chat as well while I'm playing. So if I'm running or flying into walls and stuff, that's the reason why. This game is pretty much over here. You never seen iOS? I'm sure it's possible with iOS, but it's a lot harder. Leaving the match. Yeah, you get thrown into low priority queue. That's the other thing too. But yeah, saying that you're leaving the match because you see Spear, I don't agree with that. You know, back in 2014, 2015, when the game was mostly free, I know of players who would leave when like their first bot just died. Or they would leave when they faced a stronger player because they didn't want to lose silver. So I mean, when is it gonna stop, right? Oh, I don't have a spear. That guy has a spear weapon. I'm gonna leave the game. That guy has an angler. Oh, I'm gonna leave the game too. You know, at some point, it's you like, why are you even playing the game at that point? Like, why? I don't understand. Hi, American Crypto Monster. Is a new bot better than Seraph? I would say yes. I don't know. They both have their advantages though. What I like about the Nether is that you can dash around and that makes you a lot harder to kill. Seraph is also hard to kill, but once it lands, it's very vulnerable. Trying to see if I can get to this beacon here. What is that guy in? Ooh, I think I'm gonna end up dying here. There's a lot of stuff here. Holy crap. Yeah, I'm gonna go down fast. There's a lot of stuff. I'm trying to hit that. Trying to hit that Mars. Can I get him? Can I get him? Yes! Oh my gosh, I only just barely got him. Ended up dying in the process. Why is my... Oh, jeez. I was gonna say, why is my team... Oh! Oh no, they're all shooting me, guys. They're all shooting me. They're charging me up. You know what happens when they charge you up? Bad things happen. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. I'm trying to move over this side here because there is a player over there on that side. Oh! My team's not watching this side here. Fafnir with Tehran's work? Yeah, you could actually probably use no weapons on there, honestly. I mean, there's so many things that can charge you up right now. Players kind of forget that. The reason why they say that, like, well, my Fafnir does really well is because it has fainter weapons. I could actually put igniters on there if you want proof. will do just as well. In some cases, maybe even better, because igniters charge up the nuclear amplifier quicker. That's a lot of angler here. He's going straight for me. I don't know if that's a good idea. You know what? I actually think the Kepri with these weapons is stronger than the Angler. Yeah, this guy is using his ability like crazy here. Glitchy, glitchy. Where is he? Guy's using his ability an awful lot of times. Just my imagination here or what? I know he could be using phase shift, but it seems like he's using it a lot more frequently than he should. Because I'm looking at the ground. Every time he uses his ability, there's a circle. You only get a circle when you have an ability. Or am I not seeing something here? That guy might be using a subtle hack. Because I think when you use phase shift, I don't think you have the circle, right? I'm looking at his angler. I don't know. You guys can comment in the live chat. Hi, Grandpa Jay. Thanks so much for your donation. Using the shell right now. See if this can help against this guy here. Although I think sonic weapons is a lot more effective against the Fenrir. Ooh. Oh. Yeah. Oh, he's actually taking a decent amount of damage. Oh, you know what? That guy has the... he had cudgels. That kind of helps. And I got good weapons against the Skyros. I know he might be pushing me, but, you know, the corrosion weapons... Yep, yep. He's running now. I should say rolling around. Come on, come back here. Ooh. This guy's gonna do a lot of damage to me. Oh, oh. I don't even know what that was. Was that the Seraph? Holy crap. I did a lot of damage to... Was that all... That wasn't all me, but... Ooh. Yikes, yikes. I'm trying to heal up here. My health is dropping fast. Couldn't get to him. Only ability that player is not hacking. I don't know. It just seemed like he was using it so frequently. I know there is a cooldown on there, but like when I was looking at the ground, it's like he had 2 or 3 seconds before he could use it again. Uh-oh, I think I'm gonna die here. I got EMP'd by someone. Okay, we got him. Yikes. I'm gonna end up going down. Ugh. They're all targeting me. You counted the seconds. He wasn't in phase shift and there was 11-second difference. The cooldown is too low. I haven't used the angler in a while, so let me just see what the cooldown is. Yeah, it was happening quite frequently there. And I've run into players with that. Like, I know you can use it, like, multiple times. Like, I get that. Cooldown is 10 seconds. But you know what? Yeah, cooldown is 10 seconds. Duration is 6. Buff Momo, I think if they buffed all the older weapons, I think it still wouldn't be able to compete against a lot of what's out there. You would have to buff it like an insane amount. I don't think it would actually work, because if you look at so let's just say they buffed the Orkans and they made it like 5 times stronger. The problem is we have a lot of shields which would just block most of the rockets. We have bots with resistance, so really only a quarter of your damage is gonna really hit. You know what I mean? The same with like Punishers. You would have to have like hardly any cooldown on the reload. That was, yeah, I don't know about 10 seconds. That's why I was looking at that. It didn't... Well, what's going on? My OBS is acting up. 12 or 15 seconds. Well, that's what's probably going to end up happening. I think that's a nether in center. Oh, he's actually going down really fast. Trying to target their Seraph. Oh jeez, they're all going after me now. This guy's going to be dropping right in front of us. See how quickly that Scorpion got out of there. Now he's going to sit there and camp and heal up. Ooh. Wow, there's a lot of guys here. My team may want to get that beacon back. That's not a beacon you want to give to the enemy. Dude, I can't even see if I'm being shot at. There's so much going on here. Let's try to collect some of that damage. Ooh, I don't know if I'm going to get it. Jeez. We actually got a kill? What? Oh man, bad things are going to happen. Yeah, this is not good. Oh geez, they're bringing a Nodens now too. Okay, I'm trying to fly further away here. This way I can kill their Nodens. Because you know, with the shotgun weapons he's using, it has bloom to it, right? So you need to be really close in order to do that damage. I'm trying to take out all their Titans. The thing is they... Oh, jeez. If I can kill this one... Although I think this game is over already. Just trying to get rid of some of their Titans here. Yeah, let's just do that. Yeah, we've been 5-capped. Mind you, that Luchador is going down really fast. Wow. if you use a pilot skill. Hi, XRK. Geez, these guys were down a player too. We just couldn't hold on to our beacons. Thank you, Lone. Please take a moment to leave a like. Thank you so much. How do you pronounce your name? Tuck? Is it Tuck Tuck? Thank you so much for your donation as well. I think I probably butchered your name, right? I hope I didn't. When are they going to nerf the spear weapons after we all have them? I'm pretty sure they're going to get nerfed. I'm not sure after we all have them, Pot. I know players, like if you missed what I said at the start of the live stream, so I basically said that because Alone was saying, you know, it's really hard to get these weapons. I'm actually telling players not to rush and get them, because remember, these are the regular versions, right? They just said recently the limited edition versions of any kind of weapons going to do 5% more damage. So why would you want to rush to get these weapons? I know they kind of meta now and everyone's using it, but rushing it to upgrade and then finding out there's a limited edition version that's going to do 5% more damage, I don't know, this doesn't make much sense to me. I'd rather wait for the limited edition, and by then they probably would have rebalanced. Usually limited edition comes very soon after whatever this is, right? Like they would release a spear version, and then the next event there might be a limited edition version of the spear, and that's when the regular one, the drop rates will increase, and then the other one won't be as the drop rate won't be as good because it's rare. You know what I mean? So it might be worth waiting. But this goes back to what I originally said. Players can be very impatient. They are hard to get now. Yeah, they're hard to get now because remember, they just came out, right? When they come out with a limited edition version, the limited edition version is going to be harder to get, but the regular version, which is what they have now, the drop rate would have improved. That's what I'm saying. So it's better to wait. The Seraph nerf, but do you recall that with the Seraph they came out with the regular version and then they came out with a limited edition version? That is what I'm saying. It came out afterwards. He's gonna use that thing. Oh wait, why is my team all backed up into the spawn there? Here we go. You can't hold on a beacon though with that. I'm just trying to hold this beacon down here because he's just playing cat and mouse on that side. So he launched his turret. That's why I went into flight. I'm going to see if I can try to gather all that damage from him now, because he can't control it, remember? See, we can try to maybe... No, I couldn't get his teammates. Oh, he got killed though. We need to get the center beacon back. I'm gonna try to focus down this angler in center. That guy's going to help the right side. We gotta make sure we stop this guy before he gets to our home. Is there still a guy here? Ooh. They're going to our left flank. What is this guy in? Is he still in our spawn? Trying to get this Arachi. Oh shoot. Oh no, he's gonna land. Oh crap. Maybe I can help that side. Oh shoot, we got two luchadors here now. Wait, it's two red luchadors? It is. He's gonna move this way. Trying to stop him from getting to that side. Yes, got him. But we're gonna have a bit of a problem with this angler though. Let's move this way. Oh. This angler's going straight for me. Got him. Hi, Sinead. Broken thing in the game. It's not so much the Kepri with spear, what you're saying. It has more to do with the Kepri with the spear and the autopilot. It's the spear and autopilot. When you have those two as a combination, that is what makes it so deadly. Because you can see it even with the Blitz. It's crazy strong. They're dropping in on that side. They know. They know what my plan is. Let's move this way. Actually, they might still drop in here. No, they're still dropping in on that side. Heavy shotguns for this one? Yep. Vajra and Mahavajra. Which robot is which? So the last one I was using was the Ether. That's a Titan. Hi, Tar Road. Why shotguns and not dazzle lanterns? Shotguns are a lot stronger. They have a behemoth with avalanche here. He's just firing into the tunnel part. Just want to make sure I take out the behemoth avalanche, so he can't keep sitting back there using that against my team. Spear is same as a cheat, ruining the game. No, I wouldn't say it's a cheat. It's in the game. Cheating is when you're using what's not supposed to be in the game to win. This guy's gonna fire his turret. Kind of hoping that he fires it soon. I think he fired it. I saw something. These guys keep dropping in here. Whoa, that guy, he almost died straight away. Oh my gosh, yeah, that guy really charged me up. I think it's his Mars turret that did that. This guy here. Yeah, he charged me up. One of them charged me up. Trying to hold down this beacon here because we gave it up. Still seems like a cheat. Well, that guy over there, he had a Mars and I had a Favnia. Everyone can agree that the Mars is stronger and I killed him, so does that mean I'm cheating? As I use an older bot to counter him, I use his weapon against him and I wiped him out. Wiped his teammate out too, which was an angler, by the way. Players will find anything to kind of validate their point. When I do the same thing, they hate it. I'm gonna move forward here. Let's see if we can try to kill this the Seraph. Oh no, why that guy had to show up? Trying to get close to him so I can get him with the detonation. He's almost dead. We almost got him. If it wasn't for that injury, I would have killed him. With a shell, by the way. I guess that's cheating too, right? He's gonna go straight for me. Hold on. All it does is boost your enemies. Well, I know I know what you're saying because of the nuclear amplifier. By the way, I was the one that actually said that. I was the one that told players when that first came out because of the physical shield, because they hadn't figured it out yet. But I'm just running it because that is one of the free things that Pixonic is giving away. So I want to see how it actually does. Why not? Ooh. This guy's gonna blind me. Trying to move back because I know it takes longer with the with his weapons. Let's just do that. Trying to use the heal here. Couldn't get him. I thought I had EMP'd him, but I guess not, because he has a physical shield. With Clive Vicious is definitely good. Yeah, Clive Vicious is good. I don't think I would actually build this particular build that I'm using for my my Blitz, because it's too weapon specific. What happened to that guy? It's always, you know, so when you have a build where it's kind of like the flamethrower Revenant, when I use the Raphael pilot, it can do a lot of damage. It's a very good build. The only thing with that is it's so specific. Like if you decide to switch your flamethrowers with like sonic weapons on your Revenant, you've actually lost one skill, because the Raphael pilot is only for flamethrowers, right? So you kind of lose that skill. It's a very... I would only do it if you have the resources. If you don't have the resources, I wouldn't do it. If I ran... I don't know. Do you guys want me to actually run the Clive Vicious? I can run it on there. You'll see the spear won't be as effective. It's that combination that makes it so deadly. Which one is better? Ignite or Venom? I actually prefer the Igniter. The Igniter, Ember, and Blaze. I find it does like more damage. What I don't understand with the Bane, the Toxin, and the Venom, when they nerf the damage, the corrosion damage, that part actually didn't make sense to me, because even when they didn't nerf it, the flamethrowers were stronger. And I think they should really up the corrosion damage to really, because that's what the weapon's all about, right? So that part didn't quite make sense to me. Would I ever go back to design or marketing? Maybe. I think YouTube was more just a natural progression rather. So when I was doing design and marketing, it was mostly like print design. I mean, we still see print right now, but you know, like with technology and stuff, a lot of the advertising is really done online rather than being printed in like a magazine. You know what I mean? Like even magazines, I'm finding like a lot of that stuff you can just see like online, right? So my last job, even though I was doing like different identities, when I say identities, I'm talking about like logo design, but the entire system. Even when I was doing that, or when I was doing like brochures and stuff like that, corporate communication pieces, some of that was actually already starting to go to digital. Like we would do a PDF, or like I was doing like basically ads on their site. So when players were like going through like the different programs, it would have like ads for different like tournament ads, or like, you know, their sponsor with like Under Armour or whatever. So I would still do that, but it was starting to be more digital. So like e-newsletters and stuff like that. What is kind of interesting was that at the time, the company I was with, they were trying to find someone who could do like video editing, because they wanted to do like more YouTube stuff. They wanted to promote their programs through YouTube. But no one knew how to edit videos. Because I remember they were asking me. I'm like, no, I've never actually done that before. Trying to get here to center. Ooh, there's a lot of players here. I don't know, man. Ooh, I'm getting roasted. Oh, I don't even see what's going on. What am I shooting? Is this a Kepri? These guys are keeping me alive. You know what? I just used my mothership there. They don't have any shields for a couple of seconds. Oh my gosh. How did I even... Man, these Kepris kept me alive. Wow, that's actually good teamwork. I didn't think. This is a 5 cap. This game's over. I think if I had a choice between doing marketing and like YouTube is a lot more work though. But the thing is, I think if you do YouTube, you've got to really do what you enjoy. So for example, if you really like playing War Robots in this case, then it kind of makes sense to do it. But if you hated the game, to do it every single day is kind of like going to work and you don't really like your job. You know what I mean? And if it requires more work, I'm not sure if I could do that. I think I would have to change to a different game, something that I enjoy doing. What's going on over here? Oh, he's so close. Yes. Woo. The spear shooting sound. I guess it's kind of like the magnums. The magnums, I know, drive some players crazy. It's just like, it's more the sound of it. Behemoth, gosh, imagine if they brought that to like Titans. You have the... Well, I mean, we do have it, but like a lot stronger. The Behemoth with a spear, that would be crazy. That literally would be just a one-shot kill thing. Deadliest sniper build ever. Especially the last shot. Could you imagine 400%? I think what we're probably going to see is it's not going to be 400%. I think they're probably going to lower it. Feel like watching an adult because of the damage that these weapons are doing. Heavy spear, that's what I'm saying. I think if they need to change something, since they can't change the autopilot, I think we're probably going to see some sort of a damage nerf to the spear. That is my guess anyways. The best build for the Kepri for free players, maybe Scatter, Kepri Scatter, which is actually what I'm building on my the baby account. We're gonna see an appearance of that soon, because I've been kind of leveling up the Scatter weapons, and it's kind of almost ready. Like my Kepri is level 6, so I got that, and I think all my weapons are level 7 or 8. So it's about time, like, where I can actually run it now. But that's what I would do. And that build's actually very good against tanks. Okay, so might be something you want to consider. $225, 250% max. I don't know. With that fire, why did my team not go to the right side? Guys, you all ran straight to the center to your death. What about the right? This guy just took it uncontested. Jeez. Yeah, I got this beacon for free. This guy's coming this way now too. Just waiting for this guy to land. Ooh, this guy's healing me up. Okay, we got that covered. Whoa, he healed me all the way back up almost. I should stay close to this guy. Keep healing, keep healing. No! Where is this Amanda? I'm trying to get past so you can protect his back here. We've got a chubby one making his way to this side. Holy crap. No! Ooh, gee, so close, dude. Did he kill the Mender? I think he might have killed that Mender. Oh, shoot, he has shield breaker too. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to move this side. Is that guy... Okay, there we go. That guy in a scorpion. He's gonna land soon. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to kill him though. To corner shoot. Still alive. Oh. You know what's kind of funny about that? He shot the 2 left weapons off and I was able to corner shoot from the right. It's like just perfect timing. Because if he had shot the 2 right weapons, I wouldn't have been able to corner shoot him. Because he was on the right side, so I would have missed completely. Well, just luck. Hmm. 2 guys targeting me. Oh, nice. Ooh. Yikes. Damn. You know, there are other players on the map too, right? This is why I have to run these power builds. What is this guy doing? He's taking a pee break or something. He's just staring at the wall. What is he doing? We got a guy going to the right side. I wasn't always singled out and targeted like this, I wouldn't run such powerful builds. Then I could actually showcase other builds. Yep, yep. 1 targeting me, 2 targeting me. It's me this way. That guy's shield's not breaking. I think he's got that bug. Wait, is that his double? Oh yeah, there's 2 of them. Look, his mirror mets is here, but he's in the spawn. What the? He's got the ghost bug. I gotta target this other guy behind him. He's the one. Wait, I killed his spawn? His ghost bot. I killed it. This guy's not moving. What? Yikes, these guys are chasing me around the corner. Save me! This guy's chasing me around this wall. Oh, jeez. Oh, yeah, this is the guy that had the ghost mirror mitts. Waiting for his shield to drop. Just change my game name. No, that won't work because a lot of times I'm getting time drops. So even if I change my name, when they look at the live stream, they will know which name I'm using. It won't matter. Too many ghosts and bugs, I agree. I don't know about the ghost part, but definitely the bugs. And hackers too. When they see the shell, they go straight for it to charge up the nuclear amps. Yes, guys, I know you guys keep telling me this. Just remember, I was the one that actually said this on my channel when the nuclear amp came out. So it's not like I'm not familiar with that. The reason why... a lot of players know is because I mentioned it during my one video. It wasn't just me. Obviously, there were other players that, you know, did mention it. You search a shell, but it's not just a shell. Sometimes it could even be like basically any bot, even a revenant, anything with a physical shield. Oh no, wait, that's his ghost. So wait, where? What if I can hit him like this? Huh? Rampage? What? How? I was shooting this guy in front of me here, but I got rampage. Or was that the other guy? The random guy in the chat. Yeah, a lot of them actually know this information is because I put it out there. I mean, obviously it's not just me that put it out there. I was like one of them that said, you know, that's how you charge up. That's why they know that information. It's not like I was clueless. I'm also the one that said if you use flamethrowers, you charge up your nuclear amplifier quicker. In many cases, quicker than all the new weapons that are out there on the field. What? Wait, how? I killed someone, but I didn't even hit. Wait a minute. Is that a bug with the, Is that a bug with the Thor? Because I think I'm using the Thor on here. Apparently I got a kill, but there was no kill. This guy, that's a ghost. He's not actually there. He's kind of dead. I said ghost and he's dead. Realized I said that afterwards. How does the new Titan weapons work on the Ao Ming? Oh, you know what? I think I actually tried it. It wasn't good. I don't even know how I got 21 kills because I think I was getting like fake kills. fake kills because like I use... Okay, so I am using the Thor. This is what I'm using here. But you notice how like I used it on that one guy and it was the angler, but he was still alive. I hadn't killed him, but yet it said I got a kill. How? Maybe there's a bug with it where I use it and it just says I get a kill. Yeah, Shell and the Revenants are they charge up your nuclear amp very quickly. War robots are full of bugs. Wait until you see me play Fortnite. So they came out with a new chapter 4. Oh my gosh, some of the bugs are like so bad. Like I drop in, I don't have a run. I'm like thinking, dude, that's like one of the most important things that you need to survive, and I don't have a run. Or like, how about like my weapons? Sometimes they don't reload. Could you imagine going into battle and you can't even reload your weapons? Or you can't even fire them? That's even worse. It just goes to show you when you have new content, if you do it too quick in one shot, you run into crazy bugs. It doesn't matter, you know, what kind of company you are. With Khepri Spears too. Yeah, I had the Khepri Spears, but that was just weird because I think that was 2 kills with the Thor, maybe. I don't know. That was weird. You use Northlight all the time, so maybe it's not the Thor then. Yeah, that's just probably just a random bug thing. Uranov, they should work on bugs. Yeah, I agree. The only problem with that though is that if they don't release content, they've actually said on Reddit a while back, if they don't release content, then the game will just die. Like they can't support it. It's the only way that they can support it. The ghost skill. I don't know, he was just staring at the wall, but that wasn't... Maybe he was like, something came up. Because you know, like, being that it's a mobile game, not everyone just can sit down and like play it. Sometimes they're playing like during work. Which, I know this because... Wait, what? Hold on guys, I'm just looking to see what's going on here. Because I dropped in and I immediately saw a player like kill his bot. I'm just looking to see what's going on. I got confused. Oh look, it's Dies. Man, wait, that guy destroyed too. What? What's going on? Wait, is he a hacker on our team? Now they have one player that's... Not Uranov, Uranov. Oh man, Dice is killing a lot back there with his Hellbender. I think this guy has the same weapon, right? Trying to get close enough here to take out this guy. Whoa, living legend. I'm trying to rotate my, you know, stagger my shots a bit to see how that actually would work with this kind of build. It's kind of hard to tell though. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Need a heal, need a heal. Need a heal and escape too. Whoa, living legend. Slow down a bit with the new... I still think it would benefit them a lot, even if they took 1 week. Maybe what they should do is like 1 week from like every quarter or like 6 months where they focus on like bugs. I think players would appreciate it more if they did that, because they you know, they really do put a lot of work into their content and stuff. I know players may not think that, but I'm sure there's a lot goes into it that we don't see, and players don't get to appreciate it because there's just so many bugs, right? That's why they feel that way about the game. And I think if Pixonic actually did that, like even if it was just 1 week every 6 months, I think it would be healthy for the game. This guy running? Oh, he's running Weber. Someone actually asked me about that weapon. I'm not sure if you're watching the live stream, but someone asked me, is it worth leveling up because those weapons look cool? And I said no, it's not really. It's not really worth getting and not worth leveling up. The reload is what will kill you. Why would you want to run right into my shield like that? Wait, I just realized we only got 4 players. Why is all 3? Oh no, this is not good. Okay, well, what is that guy in? Oh, he's in the nether. Pay a lot of money, it should be better. No, I agree. I totally agree. I think if you're putting money into anything, you deserve to get like a quality product or service, and we're not getting that right now, and Pixonic needs to they need to work on that. guy's gonna be dead. He's going straight for me, but he's not gonna have a luchador left. Whoa! Oh my gosh! Wow, did he go down? Whoa, whoa, whoa. They went down really fast. This angler, he's got a beak. Oh, come on. You know what? I had been charged up quite a bit there. That angler. They had an angler there. So he had a beak. I had triggered his stealth. So he would have had to use his ability. Take a week, like even if it's just a week, like I understand it's going to hit their profit, but at least you know, for the health of the game, it may not hit the profit as much as they think, because at least players would appreciate it. We'll get more players coming back, at least I think we will. They rent lousy servers. Well, they rent probably because they can't afford their own servers. Servers cost a lot of money. The last place that I worked at, I remember there was one guy who, I mean, I'm not going to get into names or anything here, but there was one guy who demanded that we get like our own server. So the IT guy was like, you know how much a server costs? Like, and this was just for marketing. I think he was saying something like the server that this guy wanted would cost upwards of like over $200,000 just for that one server. And we're talking about just for like marketing here. I would imagine that if we're talking about an actual gaming server that is really good, would probably be more. So they... Oh no, I've selected the wrong drone. Actually, does this even have any chips on it? I don't even think it has any chips on it. So... you would have to make more than that just to cover the cost of the server. But remember, you also need to make money to pay your employees. So you need to make even more than that. That's just for one server, mind you. This game doesn't operate on just one server from what I understand. Right? Because we have different servers. They won't lose as many players if they... Well, this is what we think. You know, what we think and what actually happens, two different things. Unfortunately. I try to do this to fly low, hoping that they would all fire into my shield and stuff. I'm not sure if that actually helped. Maybe. What is that? I can't even see what I'm firing at. I know what that is. Incoming! Whoop. I actually almost killed this guy. I got him. They make upward, but remember, this is what you're saying. What about their operating expenses? That's what you're forgetting. Upwards of 5 million, but how much does it cost to actually run the business, right? Because they're not factoring. You're only telling what it costs, what they make. So how much do they owe like a month for like rent of the office space, of the equipment, which they probably don't just purchase. They probably... right, because that would cost too much. So how much are they paying for all of that, and the employees? You run a business is different. It's not like you don't just look at the how much you make. You got to factor in how much you make is after expenses. Oh, We're in a bit of a problem here. Man, I feel like I'm gonna crash. Wait, why doesn't this guy go into the other mode? Let's see. It looks like he's not even in the other mode. Yeah, why didn't he go into the other mode? Oh, you know what? Does he have the traditionalist? I've never actually seen players use that. I think he's got the traditionalist Fenrir. Yeah, I don't think I would really run that particular build. Oof. Whoa, my health is dropping fast. I can't even see what's hitting me. Well, we know this guy's in an angler. So we do have the center beacon. That hold it down is another story. We got to stop this guy before he gets... yeah, I think he's going for a Titan of ours or something. Yeah, he's going for this guy. He's going to use his ability soon. He's going straight for the Mirromets. Whoa, that guy must be really... Yeah, I hit him with the orbital strike there. That, yep. So that disables, like, shields apparently, right? That's kind of handy. I think that can be really handy in, like, squad games. Oh, man. Now they're bringing out all the anglers. Wow. Yeah, we're gonna have a bit of a problem here, but this game's over anyways. Gonna stop that guy there. Oh. Yes, but when you have expensive business and want good income... No, I'm not disagreeing with you guys. I'm just saying that you have to factor in. Sometimes players think like they just make a lot of money and they don't have any expenses. Every business has expenses. So sometimes you have to sacrifice. If Elon Musk bought, he would fire the entire developer. Well, isn't that what he did with Twitter? And look what happened with Twitter. Twitter, from what I understand, is in terrible shape. So just because someone has money and they buy it doesn't mean the decisions they make will be good, right? I wouldn't be surprised if Twitter's finished as a company. Thank you, Tuk Tuk. Kind can buy Pixo a server. Oh, I know who Tuk Tuk is. Roger, is that you? I have a feeling that's who it is. Because I was looking at my my Discord and I was like, who is this? It's Roger. I should have known. Why don't I challenge Manny? What would that prove, though? That doesn't prove anything. I don't do these things to stroke my ego, guys. Maybe you would, but for me, I don't. I'm not that kind of person. Yeah, exactly. Twitter has turned into a troll wasteland. It's just a joke now. It was so good before, and when he took it over, the company just went downhill fast. From what I heard last, the shares just tumbled. It's like in like such bad shape. It's like pretty much the end of the company now. That was just a really bad business decision. I'm not sure like what happened, but obviously not something good. I think this guy also has a setup. Yeah, he's hitting me with something back there. Looks like spears or something. Mind you, he's probably not maxed out, but still. He's keeping his distance. He's trying to corner shoot. Oh, I should have pushed him when I had my heal, but it was also hard to hit him because he was kind of lagging. I'm gonna move down to the bottom here. We gotta stop this guy from getting to our beacon. He's gonna go straight for my teammate here. Don't let him get this beacon, dude. He ruined the company. Yeah, he single-handedly just ruined that company. Yeah, but you know what? It's not... I think people need to understand too, like nothing against him or anything, but everyone that like owns a business, at some point you will make bad business decisions. You know, it's just part of learning. And I think that was one of his. Pretty sure he lost a lot of money doing it too. And I'm getting a lot of micro freezes here, but I'm not sure if it's because, you know, it probably is the emulator. It's one of the downsides when you play the game on an emulator, the game's being processed, in my case, like 3 times. So the game is processing what my movement is, then obviously the emulator is processing that, and then OBS is processing it so that I can upload to YouTube. That's why you're getting a lot of these micro freezes on my end. Trying to get this guy here. Oh shoot, what's going on over here? Thing is, we've got an angler over here too. I did hit him with the orbital strike, so that should disable his shield, but he's going to use his ability. Yeah, and they got that beacon too. I'm trying to get closer here to absorb this damage. Oh, I had a freeze there. Oh my gosh, that guy's health is dropping fast. This Seraph might die too. Yep. He bought it to benefit. Well, I'm pretty sure that company is ruined. I don't think they're going to be around for much longer, actually. But you know what the saying is, business is business. Pretty sure this game is over. I can't get to center here. He's going to be jumping now. Let's just do that. Trying to move faster. Or actually, wait. Maybe the game is not over. Maybe we can actually make a thing out of this. I'm just realizing now. Oh! Every time I feel like I'm crashing. Yeah, Tesla lost a lot of money too. He doesn't have as much money as everyone thinks, I think. Yeah, Tesla lost a lot of money. I was watching like the one documentary. And he was actually saying like when at one point they almost went bankrupt. They were literally like weeks. Oh, this guy's in trouble. I put down the orbital strike here. We have a 5 cap. Business is booming in the wrong way. Well, they're making money. I guess to them it doesn't matter. So question, guys, if you had a choice to run the spear, I guess the question would be, would you upgrade the Otto Schreyer or would you keep the Clive Vicious? I want to know what you guys would say. Because it actually makes a very big difference. You know, if I had to put the Clive Vicious on here, we wouldn't be firing as frequently, and I don't think the spear would seem like it does a lot of damage. Whoa, so $400 per share, now down to 165. That's kind of scary. You guys would actually upgrade the Otto. I'm not sure if I would do it for me personally, because remember, if they nerf the spear, then what weapon would you use? Light? Whereas Clive Vicious would benefit all weapons, it doesn't really matter. Well, not benefit, it would benefit the Blitz. But at least you're not affected by, like, if you had cudgels on it. I don't know, it just seems like a very specific build. It's a lot of resources to put into something that is so temporary. You would keep the Clive as you think Otto is going to get a nerf. Yeah, I think I would still gravitate towards the Clive. I mean, well, guys, do you want me to put the Clive on so you can see the difference? We can run the Clive. Let's run the Clive and let's see the difference in like the damage output. Because I know when I ran the Nether with just the Everest or the Everett pilot, it was actually quite noticeable. Like between that and Otto, it's like night and day difference. Wait, did I pass Clive Vicious? I think I probably paused because I was just reading the chat and scrolling. Oh no, wait. No, wait. That's one that doesn't have the skills on because I had one before. So I'm trying to find that one. Wait, hold on. Oh, come on. I can't even drag that. Wait, am I gonna crash? Okay, wait, let's do this again. Trying to stay focused, yeah. And when I read the chat and I'm playing that way, like my focus is like half. So I end up messing up. I know I passed that Clive Vicious, but that's not the one that I want. The other one that I have already has the skills all on it. So if I can switch to that, it will save me a lot of time. I could have sworn I had one here. No. Did I pass it again? Here we go. Yeah, it's lagging because, well, you know what I said. Wait, what do we have here? Road, stubborn. Yeah, the reason why I lag more than I probably should, and actually someone pointed this out in my one live stream, well, not in the live stream, afterwards they commented. They're saying that, well, when they run the game they don't lag as much as I do, and they also use an emulator, but they're not sure because when I'm live streaming. So what you don't understand is, so first of all, the game has to process what's going on. If you're using an emulator, it's a third-party software that has to process what the game has just processed. Now, if I'm live streaming, it gets processed again because it has to go through OBS, which is my live streaming software, which then uploads it to YouTube because it's processing the coding for YouTube. So it's actually getting processed 3 times, and that's what causes the extra lag. But if I had to play just like without live streaming, there would be less lag. Or if I played on, like, say, Steam, like a platform which is actually built for it, there would be less lag than what I'm experiencing now. Might be time to sell those pilots. Well, this is the BR account. I have extra just because sometimes when I'm doing like dream hangers, yeah, when I do dream hangers, sometimes I need extra because players will request certain things, and sometimes I build 2 hangars just to make it easier for me when I'm recording. You know what I mean? Like hanger 1 will be dream hanger number 1, hanger 2 will be dream hanger number 2, instead of using 1 hanger. Although I typically do use 1 hanger, and then I switch out all the bots and weapons and stuff like that. So it really depends. OBS is a culprit for the lag. I had a really weird crash last night when I was live streaming Fortnite. It actually said server, not server unavailable. What did it say? Something about server. And I just flat out, like, the live stream stopped. And I'm like, what? It's the first time I've ever seen that message. I think it might be tied to the latest OBS though. And the crazy thing that's not even Streamlabs. It's just Studio, which is supposed to be more stable. Uh-oh, this guy, he's not... Okay, I was gonna say he's not moving. So watch a difference in the rate of fire when I use a Clive Vicious. You see how it's like slower? I mean, it's steadily, but it's a lot slower. This guy needs to link to me. Wasn't able to get to this guy. I'm gonna go down. He's using the famous Scorpion. I'm gonna hide and then just attack when I have my ability. Hey, Joe. I'm lagging bad. I get a lot of these micro freezes. Studio is the lightest version. Well, there's not as much bloatware. That's why I use it. Because apparently if you use the Streamlabs, there's a lot of bloatware, and I can kind of understand it because they really monetize that a lot more. You have all the different like screens and stuff, different themes. They do that because of like, this is the Scorpion again. Oh, look, he's just going straight for me. No one else. Yep, he still got killed. That's one of those players that's going to keep on targeting me the whole game. Players wonder why I use power builds. Reason why I do that is because of this. I didn't wait for the ability. No, I mean, yeah, in some ways, but the Scorpion especially. I mean, you could attack with like with a Favnia. You know, I could attack with this, just the way that it is here. I'm not going to sit behind cover. Oh, that guy's using... Oh, he's got a Sonic build on there. We need to get our that right side covered. Whoa, I got a triple kill. How? I didn't even fire. Dude, I'm lagging so bad right now. Oof. I'm gonna have to actually sacrifice probably this because we need to get another beacon here, otherwise this game's gonna be over. Oh man, I just got hit by an orbital strike. I'm gonna try to see if I can get close enough to this behemoth to kill him with a detonation, perhaps. Yep, there we go. I'm gonna try to push this right beacon here. See if we can try to weaken their attacks. Jeez. Trying to use this guy as a shield. It's not the Thor. Yeah, I think it's a general bug. So many things are happening in the game that it can't even calculate it anymore. Can't keep up. Oh, we gotta watch this this beacon here on the side. That looks like a Favnir. That's why I didn't fire. He wants me to fire. We lost the right again. Ugh, guys, come on. You know what? He's gonna push that side. I'm gonna go across here. Let's hit this guy with that. So he doesn't have a shield now because I used the Thor on him. Ooh. Man, there's a lot of stuff going on here. I'm gonna try to push this side. Man, these guys are really dropping a lot of orbital strikes on me. I'm getting hit by like 3 every single time. Let's do that and that. Come on, reload, 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 reload. Get him. Actually, I can probably get both of them. Oh, I got suppressed. Well, you know what? At least we put pressure there on that side. Drive them all the way back. Because we need to, like, seriously push beacons here. Look at our beacon bar. That looks like a Titan. This guy's going to go to center, and then he's going to go to the right. Because we have no one on that right. Well, we have actually someone on the... Oh, you know what? Never mind. I can help out here. There we go. I'm trying to get to this player here on the left. Because I think... Is this a Miramax or something? Yeah, it is. Oh, come on. For real. We knocked a weapon off though. He's dead. I'm trying to get over to the side quickly. We are winning based on beacon bar now, so we have that going for us. No, nobody will tell you who this Midas person is. We'll see if a gel wants to join me in the live stream when we do the Fortnite one. Gotta make sure his mic is up to par though. Hi, Manalo. Okay, so that is going to be the live stream, guys. So once again, I'm going to be live streaming every day until the new year. I might take Christmas off though. But yeah, pretty much every day until the new year, just to kind of give me a bit of a break. Also, we are going to be streaming 3 different games. So War Robots, which is what I streamed today. Tomorrow is going to be War Robots Frontiers. And then on Thursday is going to be Fortnite. The Fortnite live stream might be a bit longer though, because the games generally tend to take longer. What do I think of the quad hammer behemoth? I mean, it's decent. I actually still prefer the punches over the hammer, but I'm not sure about now because I would have to run tests on it. Because I remember when I first ran the punches after kind of a recent update, they weren't doing the damage as they were before. It's still a deadly build, but I think I would rather... I don't know. I would have to run tests on it. I don't want to give you advice and I haven't run a test. Right now, I will say though, the talent, so the heavy version like of this, so these weapons here, if you have it, it's a lot stronger than the puncher build. So I know that much. Like, I know you're talking specifically about the hammer. If I can find it. So this one here. This is a lot stronger on the behemoth. But if you're playing like low level, I'm assuming you're probably in a lower league. So I think the hammer could actually do a lot of damage. You just have to be careful of leveling it up too much. Because as you start to climb the leagues, the players are going to start running different bots to counter you. So you still want to focus on your weapon levels though. Are they going to add new maps to Frontiers? Yes, they will. There's going to be new maps, new robots, new weapons. Actually, I think they already announced 2 new robots. The Griffin and... what was the other one? Typhon. And I think there might be a new weapon as well. Didn't they have like the Halo Corona or something? I don't remember what I saw in that trailer of theirs. But yeah, there's going to be new maps for sure. Timber, this is my BR account. This is the account that belongs to Pixonic. So this allows me to show the newer content without burning through all my resources just to show it for one game, if that makes sense. Players seem to not understand that part. They're like, well, the reason why you use Pixonic's account is because it's too expensive. They don't understand how expensive it is for me to have to change things constantly. At the expense of doing like with my own account. Like I used to do that and I used to spend a lot of money, just in some cases like $100 just to do it for a live stream, one live stream, and then I would have to change it back. Like think about it. Wouldn't it be better just to use an account like this? So I don't do it just for... Because otherwise that's going to be passed on to my viewers, right? Because then I have to make it... I have to charge. Because otherwise how am I going to make it back? Hi, Silent. You're in Gold League for your Android account. Yeah, if you're using like Hammer for something like a Gold League account, I can totally see it working. I just wouldn't level it up too much. Maybe level 9 would be the most I would level it up to, and then kind of see how things are going, you know, as you climb the leagues. But I'm pretty sure you will have to change it eventually. We're in a meta now where the Behemoth, you know, in some cases, yes, it can be strong, but in many cases, it's not as strong as it was before. We have an Angler, for example, which can phase shift, so it's not taking any damage. And it can get to you very quickly. So you have that working against you. You have the Nether, which has like dashes, which can get to you very quickly as well. You have a Seraph as well. So there's a lot of counters now to the Behemoth. That's why you're not seeing it as much as before. Oh, just making a joke that I had 6. Yeah. Sonics are good on the Revenant. Yeah, Sonics are good on the Revenant. I think Sonic weapons are still very valid. I think they might be harder to play just because of like what's out there again. So for example, try hitting a Nether that's dashing back and forth with Sonic weapons. It's kind of like using flamethrowers. You might get them here and there, but to do it consistently, it's going to be very hard to do. It's a lot easier to do it with something like, say, a spear, which I know you can't really compare because of the range differences. The spear weapon at least reloads quickly. The notification didn't work today. I actually kind of screwed up with the notification thing. For some reason, I had it at 7 a.m. I'm like, wait, what? And I only realized it afterwards, after I had breakfast and I came back and I was getting prepared for the live stream. And then a door was like, I think you have it for the wrong time. And then I was looking, I was like, why does it say 7 a.m.? Is it supposed to be 9 a.m.? I must have said it when I was like half asleep. With punches and hammers yesterday, and it was doing quite well. Well, you know what? If it works, it works. Sunpaw, what do I think? So the ones that I've run into, they can do quite a bit of damage. Now, would I level up a build like that? Probably not. I mean, if you have the weapons, then sure, use it, right? It works for you. But leveling it up just specifically because now it's a very specific kind of build. Because you wanna run, so you wanna. The thing is, you gotta understand, if you use you could use just the skill for it, but there's actually, for example, like I know some might use like you can't use Incinerator because it doesn't have the same reload as Avalanche. For me personally, I don't know if I would just level it up specifically for that. The other thing you got to remember too is with drones are going to be changing. We might not see as many shields. They didn't say how they're going to change it. What build do I recommend for the Harpy right now? That's really strong, the bendy bullets. Brain fart, or maybe I'm just tired. Could be that too. Half asleep. Have I tried it on the viewer? No, I was actually thinking of trying it on the shell, but then I thought, no, we'll do it for the Blitz because I can run 4 on there and we can see how that does, and kind of compare that to like the Kepri, because I did that one video on the Kepri, so I wanted to see how the Blitz would fare. But yeah, I'll be trying it out. You know, on like whether it be the Phantom. I think another build might be the Hades would be really interesting with like punches or so. Harpy, Decay, Hazard, still pretty good. Yeah, I think if you run the Harpy, you got to have the Shield Breaker pilot. Hangar reviews, we might do that one day. We'll see. Maybe I'll do like a poll. I don't understand it. And what's the orbital strike thing you mentioned earlier? Okay, so I don't want to get too much into drones because honestly drones is going to be changing and I think that's going to mix things up in a pretty big way. One of the things that, so a lot of players have been asking me what are my thoughts on like the changes to the drones, because you know a lot of players had invested a lot. I think that is one of the downsides to what they're doing. Obviously how they compensate the players, they have to think very carefully because you know the game is in a state now where it's very fragile. If they make the wrong move, well, I mean, it's on them, right? But I think actually the changes that they are going to propose in terms of what they want to do with the drones, there's a few good things about it. One of the things that you have to understand why, especially like the newer players coming back, why they struggle with the game is because of combinations, like which chips to use. Okay, so like when you go to the store, there's a lot of chips. Okay, like if you look at my inventory, there's a lot of different kind of chips. Like which one do you put on your drone? You know, how do you make it? First of all, which drone do you put on your robot? And also then you have to kind of figure out which combination of chips do you put on your robot in order to make it effective. It's not, there is no like secret formula. Okay, like maybe secret formula for some players, but generally that is over time. They develop like a certain build which works consistently across a lot of bots. But again, that takes a lot of resources and it takes a lot of time, and you have to understand, you know, how it works. There's a whole science behind it. For a new player coming to the game, this is overwhelming and they probably won't get it. Now, what they're doing is they're going to change it where, like, if you have a beak, it's going to have a set skill. You can't change any chips. That's actually a good thing, because for new players, it eliminates a step of them having to kind of think and figure that part out. That's already like a given. You know what I mean? So that also may even help against those that are perhaps using subtle hacks, right? Because if there's less variables for Pixonic to kind of go through, they can see if there's something that kind of seems off. So that is my thinking behind, you know, why they may be possibly moving in that direction. But I do think that it is, I think it will be better. Also, you got to understand too, what they can do is when they do the rework, what if most of the drones that after they do the rework don't have absorber shields? You know, or maybe there's only like perhaps like the paralysis has the absorber shield. Maybe the nebula doesn't. You know what I mean? We could very well see something like that. And as a result, we might see less shields out there, which is good for the game. So I think it's going to be interesting to see how that kind of changes things. Because war robots became science for new. Yeah, no, I totally get that. I don't know if Ajao is watching, but Ajao, I actually met playing Fortnite. He asked me about war robots. He said it seems really confusing, and it is. Like, and that's his perspective. He is what you would consider a new player. It's really overwhelming. And the comment that I made like a couple of weeks ago, where I said what's kind of funny about War Robots versus War Robots Frontiers, usually PC games are more complicated, right? They're more complicated, more complex, because the thinking is with a PC game, your typical like kind of gamer is going to sit down and they're going to figure things out. They have the time to do that. With a mobile game, you're not really thinking things through, because with a mobile game, the players who play a mobile game are usually the ones that are doing it casually for starters. And the second thing is they probably don't have much time. Like they might be playing the game during their lunch break, or, you know, at work during lunch. Like they have 1 hour, you know, half an hour maybe to play a couple of games. If they're a new player, they're not going to figure things out because it's so complex. But with this game, the mobile version is more complex than the PC version. It's like reverse. It should really be the other way around. So I think they're trying to simplify it that way. Without the defense chips, well, what I could see actually happening, Philip, and I wouldn't really be surprised if this happens. They will have defense chips, but maybe they may not have absorber shield. Maybe it might be Aegis. You know what I mean? Like what happens if it's that? Now you see how that would mix things up. It would keep things fresh, because now players have to kind of experiment. You know, which drone works best on, say, the Fafnir. And when you figure it out, at least if it does work, when other players see that you're running the Fafnir, they can see what drone you are using. They don't have to figure out what chips, because remember, the skill set or whatever is going to be the same. So if you get the same drone, you will have the same capability as they do. The only difference is now you have to level things up. Now I'm not sure how they're going to execute that part, we'll have to see how that works out. But I still think it may be headed in the right direction, even though players may disagree. I think they would be disagreeing more because of the compensation part. But that aside, I think it might actually be better for the game. It depends on how they execute things. Yeah, one of the things too is, so with the current system, with the way that we have different like drone chips and stuff, a lot of the top players, when I say top players, there was one person that commented, they're like, when you say top players, you really mean top spenders. There's a very big difference between a top player and a top spender. A top spender will spend and they will max out everything, but that doesn't mean that they necessarily run the most efficient combos. You know, a top player, they know their stuff. Like, they know the science behind drones. They know which combination of drone chips work on which drone with which modules and which pilot skills. They're very specific, and they, you know, these are the guys that, you know, when you get hit by their weapons, you're like, what the heck just hit me? Where you're running the same thing, it's maxed out, but the reason why you're not doing as much damage is because you don't have a particular like chip or module. There's a very big difference between the two. Yeah, so yeah, that's why I think they're doing things this way too. Where we need to spend more gold to, yeah, hopefully it's not in that direction. Although, you know, pilots, I mean, it would be nice for it to be like cheaper. We do have pilot upgrade events, which is nice. I mean, they didn't have that before, but I would still change the way that they do pilots. Like, in all honesty, I mean, the way that they had it before, when you compare like pilots versus drones, I actually prefer drones over pilots. Because the thing with a pilot is, when you upgrade it, you can only use it on that bot. You can't really move it to another bot. If you do, then you kind of lose a special skill. And then if you are using a universal pilot and you move it to another bot, then you have to retrain it. That is a part I don't like. Whereas with a drone, you could change your drone chips, you know, with different chips, and you can move it to any bot and it will work. So for me, there's actually more value in a drone than there is with a pilot. So that has you kind of wondering, was it a good idea to even have pilots? Maybe they should have just had drones, or maybe call a pilot, but it's not a drone. You know what I mean? Do I like the new shotguns on the Ether? This build here? Yes, I do. So anyways, sorry, getting back to the one person that asked me, you know, what's so complicated, because they're a new player. You know, the whole thing about drones. I don't want to get into explaining the drones because this is all going to change. So what I tell you today is going to be different in the next, I think it's the next update, right? When they change all the drones, that is all going to be different. So what a mothership does is, we have different motherships here. So some might give you like healing. So for example, like a Mantis or like the North Light. You can actually look at the description here. But when you charge up your mothership, in the case of the North Light, you can drop a heal on yourself, and you get an Aegis too, depending on what kind of turret you have. So you'll have different effects. Some motherships are more defensive, like this one over here, whereas some are more like attack. So attack being with the Orion, you can actually see the turrets. It actually says here attack, protection. So this would be more for like if you want to drop an orbital strike on someone and do a lot of damage, but you don't have any healing, right? So you use it differently. So you can actually see here protection, support, attack. So this is like kind of like good overall balanced one. Well, balanced used in a loose term, because I know players are going to say Orion or Northlight is definitely not balanced, because you can actually stack Aegis shields with this too. Yeah, airstrike is from the mothership. So you have different effects. But that's just a general like kind of guide. But I don't want to get too much into the drones, as I said, because it's all going to change. So no point me explaining that right now. Because I don't know how it's going to change. And then even when they make the change, I need to figure out like how it all works before I do a video on it. Once you the skill started, it stays T4. I think what they should have done with maybe the pilot. So instead of having like a skill like they have here, instead of upgrading it that way, maybe what they should have is pilot slot number 1, 2, 3, 4. So what you do is you upgrade slot number 1, and whatever skill you have in here, that is gonna always be like, if it's maxed out, it will always be a T4 skill. Maybe what they should do is do that, and then you have the option to purchase a specific skill for gold, or you could do like a random one, which is what they have. But whatever it is that it ends up being, it will be like the max after you level it up. I think maybe that would have been a better approach, because the way they have it now, when you switch to another one, and obviously if you take that pilot and you move to another bot, it will be maxed out. But you may want to change the skill though, because some skills they will probably be grayed out, right? Because you can't apply some skills for, say, trying to think, like maybe the Kepri to like a Blitz. Is Mantis worth running? I think if you have nothing else, then I would run it. But Northlight is the way to go for like healing. Tomorrow, the baby account. No, actually tomorrow is going to be War Robots Frontiers. So I'm switching between 3 different games. So today is War Robots. Tomorrow is going to be War Robots Frontiers. And Thursday is going to be Fortnite. But the Fortnite live stream might be a bit longer because, like I said, the games are generally longer. Oh yeah, so yeah, I guess I asked the question, you know, would you guys upgrade Clive Vicious or would you upgrade the Otto? Some said Otto. For me, I think I would still stick with the Clive Vicious, because like I said, it's a very specific, like if I had limited resources and I was looking at the Spear and the Otto, I know that combination is very deadly. But for me personally, if I was going to make I want to say like a better decision on the build, and based on the resources I have, like if I only had a certain amount of resources, I think I would still do the Clive Vicious, because this would apply to any other weapon, whether it be weapons that are currently in the game and also the ones future weapons, and I won't lose the skill. If I do the Otto one, when I switch the weapon to another, to like, I don't know, cudgels or whatever, I'm gonna lose that skill. That's a very big investment into something like that. I would only do it if you have the resources to do it. Would I run the Spear with the Pursue? I'd have to try it out and see. Hi, Andrew. I just hope that Thursday's live stream, when I do the Fortnite thing, that I don't get any crashes. I should have my new GPU by, well, my GPU that got fixed, I should say. I should have that by Thursday. I will have to test run it tomorrow night. In this meta, is the punches, are they good? They're decent. Like if you run a Seraph with punches, it's actually pretty deadly. A lot of players run it. I've actually run that too. It's a very good. It's, you know what's kind of interesting is that I remember I ran the Siren even. I think the Siren with punches and Shredder with the pilot. You know, the shield breaker. It was very good at taking out Mars. So I think it's still very viable. Is it hard to get Spear? Yes, it's very hard to get Spear now. Would I spend money on trying to get it at this point? Probably not. I'm not saying this because I have it on this account or anything. It's just because of how the game works. So usually when you get a new weapon or new robot, it's very hard to get that because obviously it's rare, right? And the cost is going to be higher because it's rare. Basically, they're controlling supply demand, if you know what that is in business terms. Okay, so the cost is going to be high because the demand is high, but the supply is low. So that's kind of how they've structured it. Now, after this event, the next event that we get, if there's a limited edition version of the Spear, that is the one that you actually want to go for. That is probably when you want to actually try to get the weapon. Because I would imagine the limited edition would be really hard to get. Because remember, that's the first introduction of when it's actually coming to the game. But this version would be the regular version. And I would imagine the drop rate would increase with it. So it might be worth waiting. That's why don't, like, honestly, guys, if you want to just blow your money like crazy, usually the ones that can't wait and are impatient. Like if you're impatient in this game, you already pay an arm and a leg for stuff. If you're patient, you will get very good deals. All it requires is that you wait. But a lot of players seem to not like that. So I guess human nature. Gotta have it now. Otto or the Nether pilot? Is it 2 Spear? If you're only going to be using 2 Spear, I don't think I would use the Otto. The Otto, like I say, is very specific, and we all know that at some point something's going to be done with the Spear because it's doing way too much damage. I've actually never seen a weapon do this amount of damage in the game before. Not like this. That's how kind of broken it is. So we're gonna definitely see something being done to this weapon. So I'd be careful of investing, not only in the weapon itself, but in the Otto to do that combination. Hi, Pepsi. I mean, I've seen some crazy things, like when they released, for example, the Demeter with the app meter. I just couldn't believe how much I could heal up, because at the time it was like, what, 30%, I think, gray damage. I remember being in a game where I did like over 7 million damage with just that bot, and by the end of it, I had 100% health. I'm like, you ridiculous, what are you doing, man? Pixonic, you gotta change this. And then soon after, they actually nerfed the app meter, because they went through the numbers and they actually found that it shouldn't be happening. Right now, we are getting the same thing with the Spear weapon. This should not be happening, what I'm seeing. Hi Ali. Okay, so guys, is there any other questions before I sign off? Okay, so it looks like that is it. Okay, so thank you very much to Dark Warrior, Lone, Smiley, Togi, Dominic, Kine, Jack Goose, Frederick, and Hammer for helping to moderate today's live stream chat. Much appreciated. And if they have YouTube channels, make sure to check them out as well. And also, let's not forget those that have donated during the stream today. So thank you very much to Kine, to Grandpa J, Lone for being a member for 39 months. Thank you so much, Lone. And I believe that is Roger. So thank you, Roger, for your donations. Much appreciated. If they have YouTube channels, make sure to check them out as well. So as I mentioned at the start of the live stream, or in case you happen to miss it, today was the first day of the live stream marathon. So I'm going to be live streaming every day. I might take Christmas off until the new year. We're going to be covering 3 different games on my channel. So War Robots was today. Tomorrow's going to be War Robots Frontiers. Thursday is going to be Fortnite. And then we're going to go back to War Robots. So we're going to rotate and do things that way until the New Year's. And then when we get to the New Year's, it's going to be back to War Robots content. Mostly, I'm still going to be doing some Frontiers. Fortnite's going to be on another channel, which I've already created. But yeah, that's what my plan is. Tehran Favnia or the Scourge? Ooh, I think I actually like Tehran's more. The thing with the Scourge is that you have to kind of, okay, like if you need to reload, you have to find a target. If you can't find a target, you can't reload. That's one thing I don't like about the Scourge. But they actually do a lot of damage at close range. But I think if I had a choice, probably Tehran's. Now, if you ask me, if I had a choice between Tehran, Scourge, or Igniters, I would choose Igniters. So Igniters work really well if you have a nuclear amplifier, because you'll charge it up really quickly with those weapons. Thank you, son. Okay, so I think that should wrap up everything. So if this is the first time you happen to drop by my YouTube channel, my live stream, I hope you enjoyed today's live stream featuring the Blitz with the Spear and the Autopilot. If you enjoyed the live stream, make sure to leave a thumbs up, and also don't forget, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, because tomorrow we will be live streaming once again. Tomorrow is going to be War Robots Frontiers. I heard that there is going to be the Typhon and what was the other one? Griffin. I'm not sure if that's in the game yet, but maybe we can work towards getting one of those bots, or at least building it, and you'll see the process by which I do that, at least on my account. Okay, so that is pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. Stay safe, and until tomorrow's live stream, I'll catch you guys later. Cheers, guys.